Good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to explain how to take manual vital signs. Vital signs are important because they give us basic information about a patient's health. The four main vital signs are temperature, pulse, respirations, and blood pressure. First, let's talk about temperature. Temperature measures how warm the body is and can show if a patient has a fever or infection. When taking a manual temperature, make sure the thermometer is cleaned after every use and wait until the reading is complete to read the results. When getting a forehead temp, you add 1 to make it oral equivalent. Next is the pulse. The pulse tells us how fast your heart is beating. To check the pulse, you can either place your index and middle fingers on the patient's wrist and count the beats for 30 seconds and multiply by 2. Or you can use a pulse oximeter, which is a little device you put on a finger and it reads it for you. The third vital sign is respiration, which is the number of breaths a patient takes in 1 minute. After checking the pulse, keep your fingers on the patient's wrist so they don't realize you're counting the breaths. Watch the chest rise and fall and count the breaths for 30 seconds and multiply by 2, or just go 1 full minute. Finally, we check blood pressure. To do this manually, wrap the cuff snugly around the patient's upper arm and place the stethoscope over the artery. Inflate the cuff until the pulse disappears, then slowly release the air while listening through the stethoscope. The first sound you hear is the systolic pressure, which is the top number, and when the sound disappears, that is the diastolic pressure, which is the down number. After taking the vital signs, record the results accurately and report any abnormal signs. Taking a manual vital signs carefully helps the healthcare workers monitor a patient's condition and provide the best care possible. (133/84). So yours is a little bit elevated. Your O2 is 78 and your pulse is 99. Forgot the thermometer. (98.4).